ingredient of the concoction, Chemical X.
Make Ninja 2 out of 4? No, thank you. What's the duration of Divine's buff in PBE? 6 seconds. It is 6 seconds. So, but yeah, I agree. That is a huge miss that they didn't put it in the tooltip. That's just, come on, team. Yeah, but we'll fix that. So, but yeah, it's 6 seconds. So now, like, the cool thing is 2 Divine lasting 6 seconds actually makes 2 Divine worth swapping in, because 3 seconds was so short. But yeah, it's 6 seconds. It's not the whole fight. But again, the tooltip doesn't say it, so that's just a big mistake on our part. Is Samira too strong at the moment? Samira's issue right now is that she scales way too hard with AD items. An itemless Samira, not that strong, actually probably even too weak. Deathblade Samira? Woo! Little strong. Little strong. Hey Mort, will we see a Nivea and TFT again? I think so. I think she's got a lot of good moves. Especially as like a 1 or 2 cost even, just like shooting her little ball of ice. She was like, we look back at her as like one of the worst 5 costs ever though. Just like this super hard to appreciate spell. I don't want to play Warlord, but should keep the option open. Yeah, because... Oh, look. So we have Warlord in to build up stacks just in case, but we're still waiting to see what our Chosen is here. Okay, let's see here. I kind of want this other Tom Kench, but I'm not sure what I'm willing to sell to get it. Although we're due 3 more gold, so I could just get that. It's always the last orb. Wow, we're not hitting anything. Interesting. Well, we'll just play the Warlords until we see our Chosen next turn. I think the correct play is level. That's a lot of pairs. Okay. How do you guys deal with translations and how quick can you get those done? Having a last-minute tooltip adjustment can be a pain in the ass. No, actually, this for us too. To be honest, like I don't know that we can get the tooltip fix in for Divine in time because the translation time just wouldn't get done. In fact, our localization lock is earlier than our patch lock, which basically means we have to lock in the text like a week and a half before the patch shifts. And so oftentimes when we're trying to do last-minute changes to the patch, it's like, well, what changes can we make without changing any text? Because localization has already locked. So this is going to be a costly mistake because basically for a patch where there's a rework, people aren't going to get it. Oh my god, are we going Warlord? Alright, well, Warlord it is. Okay, cool. What if 2 out of 4 ninja had a trait that said your chosen ninja gets insert 1 ninja buff here? I mean, again, that just doesn't seem worth the complexity cost there. Like, ninja's always been a 1/4. We're pretty happy with that. So, I think for that, we just really rather keep it as not a chosen. Why the decision to give MR to Vanguards? With the high amount of magic damage in the set, combined with the fact that, you know, Vanguard just wasn't acting as a good enough frontline, it was to give them the ability to actually be able to tank against all these magic damage comps. And so far, we're really happy with that. That has worked really well. T. Kessler, appreciate the 5 months. Hello, Mort, old pal. 2020 was like a great year, and I appreciate the dev team. Sweet, thank you. Well, we just high rolled and have 6 Warlord at 2-3. I feel like we've played this game before. I feel like this has happened before. But yeah, 6 Warlord, 2-3. Whee! Hey Mort, so Divines have 6 seconds all levels? Yes, it is 6 seconds all level. 6 seconds all level. That's the way it works now. So why don't we get a chosen in shop every turn or every other turn? So, hilariously enough, I'm glad you asked that question. When I talk about how we're considering like major changes to the systems to try to increase viability of the game, like that's an example of one we're actually going to test. Like, what happens if there was just literally a chosen in every shop? Because right now, players are feeling really limited by their options because, you know, all of Stage 2, you might only see 3 chosen, and if those 3 chosen are bad, your early game is screwed. But knowing that there's one in every shop, how does that change your game? Do you play differently? Do you not? We're going to test these, but we can't rush out these kind of solutions. And again, this is just an example. We probably won't ship that, but it is the kind of thing we're going to test. So, no, we lost the coin flip, and the belt got taken. No. All right, I'm gonna be silly here. Yeah, I'm gonna be silly here. All right. Any plans to buff Tristana and Brand? Yes, they're both getting buffs this patch. All right, what do we get? Belt. Training. Hey, that's exactly what I wanted. Man, I really am just high rolling out of my mind today. Okay. We kinda strong. Little Legend Poro win. I agree. Hopefully someday. Pike for Cat. You're asking me to get rid of 6 Warlord? I'm going to pass on that choice. Unless you're saying Pike for Cat to give to Assassin, in which case, sure. I was thinking Keeper for a bit, but yeah, we can hold on to it. Hey Mort, I'm so RN. Just got 5th with 4 Divine, 3 Elder, 3-star Kale. Oof. Ugh. 3-star Kale getting 5th has gotta feel awful. No argument from me there. Let's keep the win streak going and make all of the gold. Do you do this in ranked? Yeah, sometimes. Trading 2 gold for 3 gold seems pretty worth. I went 7th with 3-star Olaf. Oof. Oof. I've definitely gotten 8th with 3-star Zed, but that's okay. Hey, 100 bits. Did you consider a singing career? Can't say that I did. The question is, do I sell the Kennen here? And I think the answer is yes. If we don't get any gold. I can't get Spirit Diana and Duelist every game. Sorry? Have you considered giving Elise AP on hit in her PBE buffs? AP on hit? Probably that just makes her scale to infinity? So I probably wouldn't do that? Alright, we didn't get any gold, so we'll do that. We could put Hodge on Katarina, I guess. On-hit damage buffed by AP. Yeah, but the point of that champion is not to be damaged, so that's why we didn't really consider that option. Yeah, we can just do this. Ba-da-ba-ba. Hodge Jarvan? No. If we're gonna do anything to Jarvan to make him fun, it would be Jeweled Gauntlet, not Hodge. So, I just had a game yesterday where I went level 9, rolled 50 plus gold, and never saw a Swain that game. While someone else got a 3-star Chosen Zai at level 7. Yeah, I agree. Stuff like that feels ultra bad. I 100% agree with you there. It just feels awful. So, not sure what the exact solve we should be doing for that is, but agree it's definitely one of the worst things you can experience. Yeah, this is worth losing the gold for. Chosen Spirit count as 2 Spirit cast when they cast their spell. Nope, we tried that on PvE, it was overpowered as frick. So, nope. Definitely not doing that again. Is the team looking to change the mechanics around who you fight, or adding a flag to highlight your next 3 opponents? No. Well, we're looking to change it so that you can't easily predict your next 3 opponents like that. That rule is too specific. We want you to be able to have a general idea, like, hey, I just faced this person, so I'm not going to face them for a little bit. But right now, it's a little too easy to just, like, know exactly who you're going to face. So, agree we do need to change it to some extent. God, we are doing so much player damage to everyone, by the way. 6-0ing them over and over. What if Elise's health on hit scaled from her HP? It'd be percentage-wise? Yeah, I suppose that could work. Also, sometimes you are never facing a certain player instead of facing the same 5 guys in a repeat. See, that part we're actually okay with. That kind of variance is fine. But certainly not ideal, so... Is knowing who you're facing necessarily a bad thing? Not to, like, a broad sense. Like, I know it's going to be one of these 3 or 4 people. Cool, no problem. But the problem is we don't want you to know exactly who you're going to face, because then what ends up happening is you do really crazy optimization stuff, like keep Mystics on your bench and swap them in. You know, a lot of high APM stuff that we're not looking to do in this game. So, do you think Bramble needs a buff? Not really. I think Bramble is a very good item that makes you quite a bit tankier. If I were going to buff anything about it, it would be the damage component. But even then, it wouldn't be a massive buff. It'd be a pretty minor one. So, will there ever be a Mr. 100 Little Legend or emote? An emote would be cool. Make a hidden mission that's like, get Mr. 100 5 times. The problem with that is then everyone's gonna, like, win trade it and do it in normals and stuff like that. But we could do it ranked only. I don't know. There could be some fun there. Is there a new animation for when Spirit procs? I don't think so, but maybe. Maybe someone snuck one in without me knowing. People would definitely win trade that. Yeah, I mean, people will always optimize the fun out of anything when they can. We want the rod here if we're going to actually build a Katarina, so... Hey Mort, hope all is well. Is there ever going to be a Little Legend figures on the Riot shop? Probably not, but I think that'd be cool if there was. But my guess is probably not. See, this one I'm a little less sure is worth the losing gold for, but... I could always power level. We'll play it greedy, since we've been Mr. 100ing. Can you see Set2Z ever coming back, or was he too much of a balancing nightmare? I wouldn't call him a balancing nightmare, he was just a clarity nightmare. So, that's why I would probably never bring him back. He just made the game really hard to track, and endgame fights basically being fill the boards with Zed was a little too weird. and led to cases where you had no idea what was going on. Yeah, Light Zed in particular was... Whew. When first making this game, how did you guys decide that there should be 9 spots on the bench for champs? Why 9? It just felt like the right number. The whole, like, having... You know, the cursed state was kind of intentional, right? Where it's like, you have 8 of 3 different champions, and you're trying to hit them all. So... Yeah, leveling doesn't get me anything here. I mean, we could level, just... Again, what does it get us? Sharpshooter? Meh, we'll risk it. What if you know who you're versing, but no opponent board updates until you fight them? Then I think that takes away the fun of scouting, which is one of the more skilled elements of the game. So... Ooh, we face the other person. I think we still win this, though, because I think Jax is going to heavily disrupt them here. Oh, nope, he didn't quite disrupt as much as I would have hoped. But we're still okay. Sweet. And Jax just missed, or Jarvan just missed there, but thankfully it didn't matter. We got our win streak. We're in a good spot. Whee! Currently encountering a lot of people forcing duelists, and it seems like they always do well. Do you have any tips on how to beat them and how to play around them? I don't, other than build a Bramble Vest, but like that's not a great tip. Duelists are very, very strong if they hit. Like, ridiculously strong. I would agree that it's probably one of the most frustrating comps to face right now. So, kind of aligned with you there. Alright, give me an assassin. Nope. Suppose I could hold on to this. Doesn't hurt. Is Set Lee Sin interaction where Set is carrying a unit, gets punched off the map, supposed to carry the unit off the map with them? Yep, that's intentional. Hilarious and intentional. Okay, I just need an assassin. That's all I'm looking for here. Alright, fine. We'll play this instead. No Gunblade. We have half of a Gunblade, half of a QSS. We could build Morello, but we don't need to. So I think we're just chilling here. Alright, someone requested a game song. Bipolar Nightmare from Nier Automata. Oh no, we lost! Ah! My win streak. No. Sad. Ionic for Katarina? Eh. I can greed better items, so... One roll, see if we hit Katarina. Or an assassin. Nope. Alright, keep leveling. Rip Mr. 100? That's okay. If I started getting too many Mr. 100s, you'd all think it's way too easy. So. I'm also going to move this up here. Uh-oh, 3-star Nasus here too. Not good Nasus items, though, so we should be okay here. Alright. Mortmum83. If that's who I think it is, appreciate the prime. Okay. FF Angle? I don't know what that means. Still no assassin. We could chase Kennen 3. Kennen 3, Katarina 3 at level 8. That could be our win conditions. Nice haircut. Thank you. Appreciate it. Just got it yesterday. Asking for my homie Cactus Brad. What about a lantern item that removes the chosen status from a unit and sets them back to normal? Kind of like a Fallen from Grace option. The problem is most of the time you wouldn't use it. And we really didn't want to give you items that you, like, most of the time wouldn't use. To be honest, we were even hesitant. Oh, there's another Katarina. There's already 6 of them. We were a little hesitant to even add the item remover, because again, if you're playing correctly, oftentimes you just don't use it, so... Alright, so we need to beat Lover of DSM if we're ever going to hit Cat 3, so... Item remover is so good? Yeah, I enjoy it too, but... Alright. Sword and glove, which are high desirable items, which means we're probably getting neither, which means we consider secondary options. So, well, there's still a sword and a glove. Slim chance. They're both still there. Wow. Wow, okay. I think we take the sword. I think the sword's more important here. So, item remover often becomes a Zephyr Shroud Cheese late game. Yep, for the high level players, I believe that 100%. I'd love to use it in a Chosen Duelist comp. Once your Yasu's online, then hit 8, flush the Chosen status, gives you room for a role like Callista. Yeah, I could see that. Still haven't seen an Assassin, by the way. So, kind of unfortunate there. So if we hit QSS, we QSS Cat. If we don't hit QS, we could Ionic Spark her. So, hello Mort, sorry if you already answered the question, but will the Lantern drops be adjusted, i.e. removing dropping items at stage 4+ in the future? That specific execution, no, but are we adjusting them? Yes. The plan is to make some adjustments so it's not quite as swingy as it is now. Definitely lose this fight, by the way. That's a very high-powered Nunu. If he hits Nunu 3, he could win the game here. Alright, one roll. Give me an assassin. Nah. Oh, got that, though. Okay. We're chilling. Bring the day. Appreciate the 8 months. Hey, Mort, having a lot of fun with set 4.5. Always the start of... Oh, yeah, Diana. Alright, fine. You all win this round. I always look at Diana late game and ignore it. Anyway. Just seems to be let down compared to everything else. How successful do you think Target Dummy has been? Target Dummy feels a little bit like some of the Galaxies, where it's like, you feel like you have to play a specific comp, even though you don't. So... Okay. By the way, there are a lot of Katarina players in this lobby. So, who do you think is the most frustrating unit right now? I mean, it was definitely Rakan before. Now I'm not sure. I guess that'd be a question for you guys. Who's the most frustrating unit? Cool. Good song. Teemo? Could see that. Tryndamere... So I never liked playing Tryndamere in Warlord. I love Tryndamere in Slayer and Duelist. I don't like him in Warlord. Which is definitely not good, considering he was intended to be their carry. So... Okay, well, no QS. What do we do with this? Eh, screw it. Too late. Okay, Lover of DSM died, by the way, so their Katarinas are now available. Whew. Uh-oh. Do we lose this? No. Whew. That was close. Do I have diamond hands? I'm holding. What I'll say is I have chosen AMC as my weapon of choice. Samira's most frustrating? I could see that. Is it intended that Olaf gets CC'd by set ulti? Yes, that is intended. Okay. You have AMC chosen? Yeah. Yeah. Why is it always me who sets the meta for next patch? I guess you're that good? No Talon? No. When you're running 2 Assassin, Pyke is basically the best version because he's just free utility. All the other Assassins are just extra damage, but since they're not itemized, they're nowhere near as good of damage. I don't mind Akali as much, but the problem with Akali right now is we're running Kennen, so... Thoughts on making Dragon Soul 357? Make it really easy to force, so would prefer not to, but... Talon greater than Pyke, that way you get 2 Enlightened? Again, I prefer the CC here. Hello. One more Kennen? Alright. So, you know... In fact, I should be getting rid of this Janna for something. Alright, we're not going to hit any of these. These are too low. Time to level up. Time to level up. Shave head to rig the game? I guess so. Ooh, that is a cool looking Olaf back there. That Olaf might be problematic. Yep. Like I said, problematic. Woo. Because we don't really have any burst on the team right now, so that's going to be hard to deal with. I mean, Warlord spat if we can, for sure. If not, we'd be looking at Kennen items. Oh, sweet. I think we're going to get it. Which means 9 Warlord is now possible. So we should definitely be taking a look at this. Scruff Scruffy, 11 months. Why did you decide to change Zed and allow Hurricane to work on? Also, Darius is the biggest disappointment for me in set 4.5. I just want a Space Jam. Yep. Darius is getting some buffs next patch, so hopefully those help him. Oh yeah, definitely Warlord Kennen 3 here. Like, that's not even a question. So what we're looking for now is Tryndamere and Azir. We're trying to get to 9 Warlord, for sure. If we hit 9 Warlord, the game's probably on lock. So, would you ever consider making some champions scale with AP and AD? For example, Tryndamere spin damage scaling with AP, but is empowered auto scale with AD. We already have that. Tryndamere does scale with AP. That's actually in the game. So, in fact, every champion in the game basically scales with AP. So... Okay, so Lambert is the other Katarina player. I think he wins this. Oh, never mind. Jarvan Dragonclaw. Dragonclaw saves us here. Yay, sweet. Zed scales with AP? He does. He actually does. I wouldn't call it great scaling, but he definitely does. Is Kayle too strong? So Kayle is what I would call a feast or famine champion, in that when she's strong, like no one's on the backline pressuring her and she has the right items, she's insane. But as soon as you can get like some backline on her, she's kind of garbo. So Nidalee most broken unit. Nidalee is very strong. Okay, this is the one that was giving us some trouble earlier. Our big Kennen 3 might help here though, but I don't know. Actually, I think this this Nunu is gonna eat everything. So. Yep. Oh, we're so dead. Boom. Ah, well. Okay. So next turn we will... Oh, Gunblade on Kennen. Next turn we'll level up and we'll roll down and see if we can hit a Zir. If we can hit a Zir, things are good. Hey Mortdog, when a unit has GA and the round goes into overtime, it feels like the unit just pops every time without them getting a chance to attack. I mean, the higher attack speed is why that happens, and they only have 400 health, so... And everything's doing double damage, so probably working as intended. That is too many Gunblades? Can't prove it. Alright, we need an Azir. This is definitely one of those, like, if we don't get Azir moments, it will be Sag. Hey! No Sag. Only Glad. Nine Warlord. Azir too. Azir, there we go. Azir 2. Happy days. 9 Warlords, about as strong as it gets. Whee! Should be illegal how hard you hit today? Yeah, just call me the TFT abuser because I hit hard. Haha. How do I feel about Zed? That's an interesting question. Because Zed is like as basic of a champion as they come, right? He goes back line and he auto attacks. That's all he does. Yet somehow he's still incredibly frustrating, which is fascinating. I moved that wrong. Oh well. Alright. Kufi is running 6 Dragon Soul. Katarina got on the A-Soul. Easy win. Okay. Losing is frustrating? I mean, that's true. I can't argue that. In case you make first, could you please have an Ornn on the left of your bench? Want to check something. Okay. If I see an Ornn, I will buy it and put it on the left of my bench. Alright, there's 2 people left. We might win this round, so I guess I'll roll for that Ornn you want me to roll for. Nope. I guess he's being ornery. Get it? Get it? Ornery? You shouldn't buy AMC, you should buy GME and hold to the moon. GME's too expensive. AMC has the potential for... This is not advice, by the way, but AMC has the potential for bigger growth. Killed him. And is it a first? It's a first. GG. Whee! Where's the camera going? Ah! Where's the camera going? If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Help the channel grow. Otherwise, until next time, take it easy.